Ashe Collective, welcome to Nesia Star Tarot. So I'm gonna do a gemstone or crystal reading. I shuffled a little bit, and we'll pull some clarifiers from the tarot as well. But I hope all is well. I hope everyone's doing okay. I gotta fix this real quick. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I think it's just the angle. Something about the angle or somebody's perspective is shifting, or like I just really feel like a change in position. You may have to review something or go at something for a second time to give it a different look or a different eye, or a different eye may be required. So I feel like it's more so about your third eye, trusting your intuition, going with what you feel guided to do. A lot of emphasis on what you see. Seeing is believing, not so much what you hear, but it's seeing that is believing. But even that can be, there goes Clay. Even that can be manipulated, like what it is that you see. Ashe. It's so interesting. I have this in my car. I collected so much of this from South Carolina. I wonder if I have any on me. I don't think I have any in the truck. But I have so much pink granite, so that's really interesting. And polychrome jasper is at the bottom of the deck. So feel free to screenshot the stones, and I will share the message as it's just so funny because it's like the granite is comprised of so many different stones, so it carries like a lot of different powers with it. And part of like the makeup of it is the pink quartz, and that's what I was putting to, like, you know, channel for the deck. So it's just so aligned. Everything's so aligned. Everything's in alignment. And then the color as well. Third eye, right? The dark blue or the blue. Also giving me communication. Something with, this is giving me like Mercury, Mars kind of vibes. But let me see. It's funny, I open right up to page 31. 31 could be significant, and 36. The numbers 31 and 36. Belonging. Jasper came up first, but let me go to I have so much to say. I'm trying to be quiet. Alright, so for pink granite, it is the lightning bolt. So hopefully you can see. Alright. So pink granite has the highest paramagnetic resonance of all stones and creates immense energy. Self-understanding. You're an ancient Egyptian with an archaic knowledge of the role entails. Sorry, let me read that again. You are an ancient Egyptian with the archaic knowledge that the role entails, but you originated in the stars. You understand cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, and immortality. You have been involved in ancient power struggles. Cut yourself loose. Become more grounded. Learning experiences occur regularly, and serendipitous synchronicities put you exactly the right place at the right time. Divination. Be assertive. Make things happen. Events move with surprising speed once you focus your attention. See the whole picture before deciding. Be pragmatic. Don't give away power. Maintain balance in relationships. You need diplomacy and tact. Lightning can strike twice. If dealing with ancient strife, look at the bigger picture. Healing insight. Everything must pass away. Death precedes transformation and rebirth. Ooh, I felt that. Frequency. Earthy and high. Chakras is all. Timing out of the blue. Soul path, a lightning conductor for positive change. The number on the page is 99. So 99 confirmation as well. And feel free to, screenshot and try to keep that message for you. So some things like, this is giving me a lot of rebirth energy, because I'm getting a lot of Scorpio with this. But like the lightning is death is what I'm getting. But at the same time, it's like, it could, because I'm getting, what's those things where they, like the EKGs where they shock you back to life when you have a heart attack? Like, I'm getting that too, like the electricity or the bolt to life that brings life back to a situation. So the guidance is basically saying, like, to a certain extent, you have to allow things to be as they are. You have to learn how to accept, how to release, how to move forward once you've done all the healing. It's just the energy, and it's so funny. I really want to go grab it because I have like a whole, how many is this, 6 minutes? I didn't want to make these too long, but I have a whole container of this granite. All right, let's get into the jasper or read the message. This is the shaman stone. Maybe I'll do this and you guys can screenshot it too. But polychrome jasper is a stone. Same frequencies. I'm getting the same energies. I feel like my dog might start barking, so if he does, I definitely will cut this short. So polychrome jasper is a shaman stone that assists in traveling between worlds, offering protection while you travel. It helps you to remember why you are living on Earth. Self-understanding. You belong to a greater group. Be it a family or clan. If you feel isolated, reach out to others out of strength rather than neediness. Sorry, I had to read that correctly. But did you hear the repetition in that? There's something important about speaking up, speaking out. Like, that was interesting. Sorry. So basically, sorry, let me just go back. So if you're feeling isolated, reach out to others out of strength rather than neediness. The stone offers you security. For companionship, choose an animal ally. Ground your efforts in the practical, everyday world. You have the gift of meditation and see all sides of an issue. I think that's mediation. You have the gift of mediation and seeing all sides of an issue. Sorry. Meditate, though. It's important about calming your mind and grounding yourself. It's interesting that you're mediating an issue, because I feel like others are coming to you a lot with their problems, but it may be because of your source, or like you coming from like wisdom, ancient knowledge, being able to really decipher the programming, I want to say, and assist. It's all about humility too. Yeah. Divination. Big changes are in the offering. Concentrate on practical outcomes. Be down to earth. Pay attention to dreams. Balance your emotional energy and nurse yourself to find joy. Find your power allies and stay under its protection and guidance. Give assistance to others who seek freedom. Guard against giving away your power. Healing insight. Dis-ease arises out of ancestral distress carried in DNA. Healing and forgiveness sent down your family line. Replace this with well-being. Wow, that's like a whole message too. Okay, sorry. Frequency, earthly chakra is spleen, under left armpit, earth star, and stoma, high hairline, stoma. Timing is Leo, Libra, Aquarius, soul path, integration, and reconnection. Interesting. And it's more so about like how you being alive, you're already a connection of your ancestors, or an extension, I want to say. So like the more healing you do for yourself or within yourself, like forgiving yourself for even things that you've gone through or let you continue to experience in certain circumstances. So you being that empath for you is healing the generations prior. So it's like you do the work here so that you continue to help your bloodline. Um, I just love that message though. So this is really calling me to just point out again to trust your intuition, trust where you're led. I don't really feel the need to pull from this deck because I feel like that was pretty straightforward. I do want to say, as far as like the shaman and ancestral messages, the dreams, and all the different signs that you may be getting that's letting you know to like stay in your own lane, because that's the energy I'm feeling. It's like a self journey. You should be more so focused on your path and like finding healing or even your cause, your purpose right now. If that's not like what you're manifesting for, it's almost like it would be at your detriment because you're going to miss out on a really magical time. And that's a whole nother message right there. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you. And I, again, give greetings and thanks to you all for joining me here. Nesia Star Tarot. Pink granite. Something about the way that the planets are dancing. Like, if somebody wants to go out, take them dancing. They may not even want to. There's some sort of insecurity that's living so deep. Like, the tower upside down is what's going on internally. So this is like depression. Just a lot of like negative thinking. A lot of like your inner world crumbling. This gives me midlife crisis. Alchemy, the magician. You're not able to like, and me saying this is a magical time, you're not able to alchemize, bring things to life, create things, create the surroundings that you want because your internal surrounding is off. Or this is a lot of cards, so I'm not going to get into each of them, but this is like really important. If right now you're, and then it's during the season, during Libra season, this is divine justice, this is balancing the scales. That's karma too, like a reflection of things coming back into balance. So if you can't even manifest during this time because it's like the structure of something is crumbling, but it's like it's more felt inside. It's almost like how you can walk around like being functional and still doing what is necessary, but like dying inside is the energy. Like, that's horrible. I'm sorry. The moon. It's hidden. Six of Cups, trying to get to a better. It's funny, Six of Cups. It's Six of Swords. Air energy. So this is trying to get to a better mental space. But Six of Cups, I feel like because you keep reliving the past traumas, dealing with the past. This could be passed on loved ones, exes, the sun, moving on to a better mental space for clarity, for mental clarity, so you can think straight, so that there's less brain chatter. Guidance is here with the Hierophant. This is giving me like tradition, sticking to some sort of value system, some sort of tradition where you want to celebrate. This could be like events, weddings, things of that nature. Just even like finishing school, like something that it's almost like making your ancestry proud, or your ancestral line proud. But the energy of something like a collaboration, even like where it's institutions and stuff collaborating, something where it's like joining together forces is what I want to say. Why Two of Cups and Ascension, like the love is about to take on a new face, whatever that means. ascension. This is the world. A new face. End of a phase. Interesting. It gives me dark side of the moon. I don't know what, like, I'm getting a moon right here. Moonlight, even though they may be in the sun. So they may think that there's clarity, but there's still a lot of things hidden. That's interesting. With death, card to follow, King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a lot of Libra energy, Scorpio season as well. Again, that death, the timing, the season change. But it's more so of like the clarity of the transition. Maybe it's a transition of again, the relationship, some sort of ending. It looks like if this was a collaboration of values, celebrations, collaboration of values, something brought clarity to what was being valued or celebrated. And it either brought people closer and like transformed a relationship, or it ended it. It ended the cycle. But this is death. Yeah, so death. And then it's like the acknowledgement of self. This is standing in your power. This is like knowing when to speak, when to listen. The transformation of like, because you don't want to get in the way of the world is the energy I get off of this. Like, it's more so of like the knowing how the universe works for you, so you don't necessarily want to be in any position where you're incurring karma. I heard someone say today that if you really feel frustrated and you have a lot of pent-up anger, you need to exercise. That's the best way to like release the energy without incurring karma. And that's really what I feel right now. If you have a lot of endings in your life, a lot of cycles closing out, a lot of people leaving, whether it be transitioning from death or it's just the end of their season in your life, there's a certain point where like it's coming to the acceptance of the new season, or it could be the acceptance of the development of the relationship. That may be a major like stepping stone or like a fault. I don't know why I'm thinking fault line, like a eruption, some sort of, because I almost get like the tower could be something that takes you by surprise, like almost like land, like a earthquake or landmass shifting or moving, like something that you thought was fixed or permanent shifting, and that causing like a shakeup or a stir up in your own internal world. So it's almost like if you spent more time grounding or spent more time in that meditative state, you allow things to pass through you instead of holding on to them. So it's like that's the advice for this time, especially during this Libra Scorpio season, as far as I can see with the gemstones, crystals, gemstones, and just stones in general, right? If you can happen to get these, I would hold on to them and use them as a source of energy, power, strength right now. And again, the reminder of trusting your intuition, that third eye, trust where you're led. Trust what you're feeling as well, because other people's feelings will come to you before they'll speak them. So trust yourself right now, and allow the opportunity for risk as well. Like taking a risk on faith, or just allowing whatever is to be what it is and leaving it at that. Nothing more, nothing less, right? I should. Thank you. Take care and be kind to yourselves and each other. Bye.